All right, my loves, I'm back. My storage was full, had to reset. All right, but listen. So, like I was saying, somebody is missing you and they realize that they have to release all of these things, in order to move forward in life towards what they want. Let's see. All right. Bottom of the deck, it says false. We have Earth Angel in reverse and Evil Eye. Okay. So with this being here, I feel like there's no more evil eye being projected to this Earth Angel. And I feel like all of these documents, the lies, agreements, whatever this is that was created against this Earth Angel, all of this is being stopped. Everything, it's almost like the lies are being brought to light and she's being vindicated. Like, the documents, the any receipts um, that somebody thought they had on this Earth Angel, they were, they're false. They weren't accurate, and things are being brought to light. Um, you know, with the Earth Angel in reverse and the Evil Eye, I also feel that there was somebody here again that wish the worst on this person. And let's see why. Let's see. Ooh, I'm dropping everything. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna take this one because it fell out first. We got Judgment in reverse. Behind that, we had the Knight of Wands. Okay, so somebody was impulsive. They seeked immediate results. They were trying to, in this fiery energy. They, had a lot of sexual energy. They loved the challenge. They thought like this was fun. This was spontaneous. They, were weak and they made a wrong judgment on this Earth Angel. And they impulsively gossiped and, had opinions and, they just spoke a lot of ill will on this person. Unwarranted. And with this Earth Angel in reverse and this Evil Eye, people are realizing that this was wrong. Confirmation. All right. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Somebody did not get a wish granted in this energy. They did not get good fortune. They weren't successful with this either. With the Three of Wands here, this actually has people are losing things. They losing confidence. They losing opportunities like to expand with individuals, and just everything that they thought they were going to get from this, everything is the total opposite. Like things are going completely downhill with their business, with their finances, with relationships. Just everything that they wanted for you is in turn being destroyed on their end. Lovers in reverse. Okay, so this was somebody that was not that didn't know how to love. When we see this right here, because it says grief I've learned really is just love. It's the love you want to give but cannot. So this is somebody that did not know how to love you. They didn't know how to make the right choices in a partnership. They didn't know how to balance things out. They was just on this destructive energy. Okay, but they do feel like you're home to them. Okay, they do feel like you're home to them. They just did not know how to love you properly. All right, let's see, how is this person feeling? It's a tough love situation. Oh, what is this? Unfinished business. Okay, they feel like there's unfinished business here. They feel that maybe they'll be able to turn this around and they don't want this to be final. That's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep going. What else do we need to know here for collective? What else? That's too many cards, Holy Spirit. Courthouse. Okay, courthouse is here. All right, chakras. Okay, so I feel like with courthouse here, I feel like legally things are being balanced out, okay? Whether that's spiritually or in the 3D. Things are being balanced out here. Somebody might have a health concern. Karmic masculine in reverse. Okay, so they're no longer karmic. Or this is somebody that's not karmic. Might have a health concern. But chakras are being balanced legally. Things are being balanced out in this situation. Let's see what's going on. All right. Arrogance. All right. Somebody here with the hangman in reverse. We have the 8 of wands, bottom of the deck. So somebody was moving very arrogantly, very materialistic, false prophecy. So again, we saw that somebody told a lot of lies on this earth angel. We had the false documents earlier with this courthouse. Things are being balanced out, and somebody may come to you quickly with a love message, whether it's a letter, a DM, a text, an email. Somebody has high hopes that they'll be able to quickly turn things around in this situation. Let's see what's actually going on here. We got the 5 of Cups in reverse. They want to come out of this betrayal, this depression and sadness that's going on from this situation. We got the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so they're no longer collaborating or working with someone in this situation. They want to come out of this restless energy, okay? And they want peace. They want protection. They want strength. They want good fortune. They want things, again, they want to turn things around. They have high hopes that maybe you can help them with their health, their happiness. I feel like they see you as a good luck charm. They feel like you can help them. You can possibly help this person. All right, they have insecurities. They have low self-esteem here. They having some self-doubt that this will work, but this person is they're really trying to get out of their own way to be able to push forward and get this with the now here. Like I said, they were avoiding the truth with these insecurities. They have high hopes. They don't know what to do. They want to be protected. They want to heal things. I feel like this person just does not know where to start. I feel like they have no clue where to start picking up the pieces. Okay? Let's pull one more. What is the outcome in this situation? What does collective need to know? Oh, okay. This is a lot, but I'm going to take them because that's how they fell out. Bottom of the deck, we have blocked here. So we have flying monkeys. We have Jezebel in reverse, ascending in reverse, twin flame. Okay. So I'm feeling that collective is not playing. So off with their heads to the flying monkeys, to the Jezebel, okay? For the people that haven't ascended, the twin flame in reverse. I feel like with this being the underlying energy, everybody's blocked, okay? They're being blocked, and they're being blocked for these false accusations. They didn't speak the truth, and, they're in poverty. They're going through poverty. They need help. And with this Ice King here, they feel like you cold as ice. Like, you cold. You're blocking somebody, and they feel like you're being cold to them, And by you doing this ends the destruction. Look how these cards are coming out. It ends the destruction. It ends the love spells. With the confusion and the illusions. It releases the entity attachment. And in time, the karma will fade. So there can be a healthy relationship, okay? Or a relationship. But right now, this is in reverse, okay? So this is what I'm getting. This is what's going on in this situation right now. All right, so let's look a little further. But kudos to whoever this is. You're recognizing things and you're releasing things that are keeping you down, okay? And in return, somebody's going to be going through it for not speaking truths, okay? Yeah, it's Jezebel. Twin flame in reverse. All right. So let's see. What is this? All right. We got the Fool in reverse. This was somebody that was passionate about being obsessive. You know, they were weak. They abused their power. Okay. Yeah, they had a difficult time making decisions, balancing things out. They were real deceptive. Okay. So that energy is being blocked. That energy is being blocked with this Six of Cups here. You know, somebody wants a second chance. I feel like they're blocking this energy because they're very nostalgic. They feel, and I put this right on top of unfinished business. So I feel like this person is moving in the way they feel they need to in order to have steps forward. With this past memories, friends, they're looking back over the situations that put them where they are, and I feel like they're releasing certain things, but because they want a second chance. Okay, with the Page of Wands in reverse, this person is no longer non-committal. They're out of ideas, but you know, they don't have any creativity, but they're no longer curious. I feel like this person knows what they want to do. Archangel Gabriel is here. God's messenger, known for delivering good news to key figures, warding off evil forces. So Archangel Gabriel is blocking this. Let's find out why. It's Twin flame in reverse. Okay, this is not your person. Archangel is blocking this. So this person does want you. They do want to come back to you. They want to use you for protection. But Archangel is blocking this. This is not your fight. This is not your battle. Okay. Pluto. This person has not transformed. They lost power. They haven't made the changes that they need to, you know, fully to be able to be in your energy. And I feel like until they do, Archangel Gabriel said, hell no, they got to stay away. And that's just what it is, okay? They did not use their intuition. Or I could take this as they want you to not use your intuition. They don't want you to see them as somebody that hasn't changed. So, you know, be mindful of that moving forward. Okay? Let's see if I got one more for you guys. Wait, that's the card I just put down. Hold on. I'll pull one more. What's that? Mr. Nice Guy, yeah. They're coming in as Mr. Nice Guy to bring you bliss, make you happy, but it's manipulation, okay? Because they want an achievement. They want to share your achievements, okay? So be careful. The veil is thin. They don't want you to see through the veil. You're a rising star. And I feel like they want to mentally and emotionally have you unstable. If you take them back, you're going to be going backwards. Karmic feminine, okay? Because you are the gift. It's a whole community behind this, so just be mindful, okay? What can I get you guys? Let's get you some inspiration. How is this person possibly feeling? Where is the mood here? Oh, that's too many. Let's see what we have. All right, somebody's feeling guilty that they didn't show you love, that there was not true love in this situation. It's pissing them off that they didn't show you gratitude. Resonance, okay? Yeah, okay. They weren't tapped in. They didn't see you for who you are, and that's why they don't get they're not a part of your abundance, okay? They don't get to be a part of your new abundance. And they feel helpless, okay? Wow. Yeah. And they're silent. So you must not be talking to this person. In silence, they'll be able to, remember I said in the beginning, ask God to heal your heart. They'll be able to find that tenderness in order to be able to manage their emotions. And they'll be able to determine things and that they can get their own miracles, okay? get you a message from the spirit guides. Celebration. This is your celebration because you got through all of this. You stayed focused. Joy guides, okay? Let's see what they have to say. 37 might be relevant to somebody. Okay. All right, it says celebration, alignment, harvest, bonding, and celebration. You're entering a period of celebration. Your joy guides are at hand, ushering you into a season of personal harvest, success, and completion. This is a time when life gives back to you. You may enter a life affirming relationship, receive an inheritance, land a promotion, close a deal, or just go a long awaited lucky break. Whatever you desire, your joy guides are urging you to prepare for a beautiful blessing because it's surely coming. Realize that as life's tides turn your way, the soon to be realized positive flows of events isn't just a fluke or an accident or the luck of the draw. Rather, it's the natural outcome of unwavering, loving efforts, hard work, and commitment to your dreams and goals. So, spirit guides are rewarding you for staying present with yourself and releasing this, okay? Realizing what's real and what's fake. All right. So with that being said, this is your reading. I hope this resonated with somebody. If you're on my TikTok, like, follow, okay? I love the comments. Drop one. Let me know what's up. On my YouTube, I love all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm going to do something really special for you guys for the new year. Be sure to check out my Square site if you want to book a reading with me. The info is in my bio. The link is also attached. And till next time, love you guys. Bye.